But hey, can we talk a bit more about Shovel Knight? You,
Shovel Knight. Oh yeah, I was just reading that article that you sent me about how um like one of the trends in gaming
yeah,
or like the trends in gaming that are happening.
yeah, exactly.
Um uh yeah.
They talked
Anyway,
about a bit about how uh, they claimed there was one thing there. They claimed that the multi-million dollar Kickstarter projects are over.
yeah.
And
I mean,
do you agree?
they're definitely not over, but I think their heyday is pretty much gone unless something really impressive comes along that people actually want to support. I mean, that's why we have Shovel Knight. That's why we have like Star Citizen. That's why
Yeah.
we have like a bunch of these cool indie games.
Sometimes I feel like they have been, especially from older media and such, where that discuss Kickstarter projects and stuff like that, that it has to be more, must be more money, and sometimes maybe, well, they ask for
too much.
they ask for an amount of money that they need, and sometimes it gets more than that, and that's
Yeah.
becomes some kind of news. But I mean, there is this project in the city where I live right now that they're producing a short movie called
Hmm.
Kung Fury. If you have heard about that thing, that thing exploded overnight to over $600,000,
Jeez.
and they are currently getting contacts in Hollywood and stuff like that. And
Oh, that's pretty cool.
that's a very weird thing.
Yeah, I mean, people have definitely had their successes on
Yeah.
Kickstarter, and it's something that, if you want to support something and you believe in it, then you should definitely support it. But I know, like, there's definitely a lot of stupid Kickstarters out there. I mean, there was one
Obviously,
where, oh God, there's too many. There's too many to count. But
it's actually some. I've seen a couple of videos on YouTube that's only based on showing off the 15 most stupid Kickstarters, something like that. There's so
yeah,
many stupid ideas that people are trying to finance, but
yeah,
normally it doesn't work out very well.
no, and if you don't make the money, then you don't get to keep it. So
No.
um, which makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
but that's why ScrewTech, our partner company, was able to fund their entire convention last year was through Kickstarter. So
But do you
that's
really
super
believe
cool.
that Kickstarter, that the days of Kickstarter is over?
Um,
As you say, their heyday have
I think I
pretty
think
much passed.
they've had their heyday. I don't think it's over necessarily, but I don't think it'll just be ever be as popular as it used to be. That's for sure.
I'm not sure. I'm still kind of convinced that how modern gaming is developing and stuff like that. That being involved in something makes you willing to spend money on it. Just like Patreon have
Yeah.
grown among YouTubers, for
Yeah. I
example.
mean, I have a Patreon, but no one actually gives me money.
Nah, but we're a bit too small to actually
Yeah.
kind of
We're
hope for that kind of attention yet. But
yeah.
you probably will get people on your Patreon sooner or later if you keep up the stuff you do, because
Yeah. Sooner or later.
it's a very special kinds of videos that you don't find everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm trying to mix my stuff up a bit more and get more stuff that I really want to do, because I felt personally like I were start to copying too much of what other people are doing. And
That's not a bad thing.
well, sometimes you should always learn what other people do right.
Yeah.
That's how you become successful in any sport, anything, is that do not just stare at the people that are doing good and just feel envy. Instead, okay, why are they doing good? And try to learn
And
from
then,
them because they do something right. It's
yep,
never all that much luck at people that are doing good all the
definitely.
time. I mean, they know what they're doing, so learning from them is always the way to go. But I mean, my channel, it's always been kind of a backwater channel of Double Ryan.
Hmm.
And I don't really care because I look up to Ryan's style of editing and his humor and stuff like that. So that a lot of people that like his stuff have subscribed to me makes me happy, of course. But
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that for some time I kind of sucked in too much into his style, I felt like. And I'm trying
Hmm.
to reboot my channel slightly during this year and start to
Yeah.
really do my thing. So
Yeah.
that's my plan for it. But
I've always just kind of done my own thing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, I respect that. You have very, especially since you started up your own channel and built that up. I mean,
Yeah.
I really
I mean,
like the Respect Your Elders series, for example. That's not just something I say
yeah.
to be nice. I really like those videos.
Yeah. I mean, those videos take really long time to make. A lot of effort goes into those. But
I understand that.
yeah, they just take a bit longer than any normal video. That like date night goes up 2 times a week, and almost takes very minimal editing, if
Yeah.
there is any at all. But those are way easier to make than to just make like a 10 to 15 minute video about a game's history, its mechanics, graphics,
Yeah,
the
but I mean,
whole
come on,
shebang.
you really do your research as well. So that's pretty
Yeah.
awesome
Well, I don't
videos
want to
when you
get.
do them.
I mean, I've definitely been wrong in videos. I mean, after like I've checked them over like twice and it's already up. I'm like, well, that's wrong. But I definitely try and do my research very, I don't know, carefully. I
Yeah.
guess I don't know,
I don't
for
think
lack
there
of a better
anybody
word.
that's have done stuff like that and haven't ever been wrong. I mean, that's the cool thing. You're never complete when it comes to stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.